Okay, Henry and I are going to talk about gadgets. So please tell me, what gadgets do you have?
I have smartphone,
Smartphone,
TV, and
and
mm, uh,
um,
laptop.
laptop.
And the laptop. Okay. So how often do you use your smartphone?
I
I use
my
my smartphone
every
every day.
How long? How long do you use your smartphone in a day?
I
I often use
uh,
smartphone is
uh, 2
2
hours
hours, uh, to
half
half an hour.
Half past an hour? You mean 1.5 hour? 1.5.
Yes.
Okay. What do you use it for? What for?
I
I
use
use
for
for
learning.
learning English.
So I'm not sure that you use your smartphone for 1.5 hour, because when we have a class, you use it for 1.5 hour only with me. I'm sure that you use your smartphone from early morning to late evening. So you should be honest. I'm absolutely sure that you use it longer than 90 minutes a day. Let's compare a laptop and a computer. You told me that you have a laptop. What do you think? What is better, a laptop or a computer, and why?
Uh, the better
But
the
the
laptop
laptop is
better
better
than
than
computer.
computer. But laptop is
Phone
good and
you can
you
use
can use
laptop
laptop
everywhere.
everywhere.
That's right. So for a simple user, the laptop is more convenient, right? You can use it anytime, anywhere, right? Take with you because it's small. Computers are more secure. They're used in big companies, right? They are, I think, maybe faster and more powerful, but they're needed necessarily only in some professionals, right? Okay, how long do you spend in front of the laptop screen? How often do you use a laptop?
I
I often
use
use
I
often use
laptop
laptop for
one
one
and
and
1 hour and
1.5 hour.
1.5 hour.
1.5 hour for smartphone, 1.5 hour for your laptop. What for? What do you use it for?
I use
Use
for
not
talk
talk
with
with my friends,
like
like game and
learn.
learn English.
Okay, for study and entertainment. Okay. Do you have a tablet?
No, I don't.
What do you think about tablets? Are they necessary or useless, and why?
I
I
think
think
they
they
are
necessarily
Necessary.
it has
has
a
a bigger
screen
screen
than
than smartphone
and
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 at the
at the
same
same
time
time
it's
it's
smaller
smaller
and
and less
heavy
heavy
than
than
laptop.
Okay, so it's not so big as a laptop, but still has a bigger screen, right? Good. So, in the future, do you want to have a tablet?
Yes,
yes,
I do.
I do.
Okay. Do you use earphones or headphones?
I use
Use
I use
your
Both. Okay. So, what kind of earphones do you use?
I
I
often
often
I
I use
wireless
wireless earphones
What for?
for
for
listening
listening
to
to music.
Okay. And what about headphones? What kind of headphones do you use?
I use wireless.
Headphones.
What for?
I
I
use
use
for uh, like
playing game and watch movies.
Watching movies. Okay. So, do you backup files in case of a computer crash, or you have a laptop or smartphone? Do you backup files from your gadgets?
yes,
Yes,
I
I
often
often pick up some important files on my
smartphone
smartphone
for
for
example
just
um, music
music file
Okay, you backup music. What else?
but
or
I pick up files
file
for my
for
study.
Okay. Do you back up your personal information, such as videos and photos?
Yes.
Okay, good. Do you agree that gadgets have become a vital part of our life? Give some examples.
Yes, I do. We use gadgets
regularly
Mhm.
in many
different ways. For
For
example,
example,
some
some
people
people
nowadays
nowadays
work online from
from
home,
home
and some
some
people
people
have
have
online.
online
Like you and me now, we use gadgets, right? To talk about gadgets. You use a phone, I use the laptop. Okay, and do you think that smartphones and computers are necessary tools? Are they necessary or they are still mainly for entertainment? Are they necessary?
Yes,
they
they
to
to
Mhm.
study
study and
Entertainment. We use them not only for entertainment today, right? But also for study and work. So, this is also the important question that has a connection with the previous one. Do you think gadgets help us to save, to waste the time? If they're necessary, right? There should be some benefits. So
they
do
they do both.
waste the time using social media
Mhm.
and
of
studying
or working.
Mhm.
But
but
on
other
other
hand
there's
that
the
the
time
time
that we
that we
use
use and effectively
Effectively. Okay, you're reading at least try to read it correctly. Yes. So on one hand, we can waste the time when we use it only for entertainment, right? For scrolling the feed, playing games and so on. But if we use it effectively for studying, for learning something, for work, they help us to save the time. When we use Google Maps, when we study and so on. Okay. Do you try to keep up to date with the latest innovations?
yes I do because I'm interested in
new
new technology.
So how do you do it?
I often watch watch video reviews about
new
new
technology,
technology and
read
articles
Articles
technology.
about technologies. Okay, so you read news articles and watch video reviews. That's right. I think nowadays it's not difficult to do that, right? Okay. How often do you upgrade your smartphone or laptop? Let's talk about smartphone. How often do you upgrade your smartphone?
I will upgrade my plan. I use my
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 smartphone
smartphone is 2 years.
So I have been using my current smartphone for 2 years, right? I think it's mainly because you are a student, right? So your parents usually buy new gadgets for you. Yes, when I think when they stop working. Okay. So, what is the biggest benefit of having a smartphone? What do you think?
The
The
biggest
biggest benefit is the
Opportunity
opportunity
to
to
keep
keep
with
with
anyone
anytime.
anytime.
to keep in touch with people we love, right? Yeah, so you can call your parents anytime, even though you live far away from them, right? Okay. Would you like to live in a modern house that was under control of a computer? What do you think about smart houses?
Mm, I
I
don't
don't
live
live in
uh, um
um
uh
um
modern
modern house
Good
good
idea.
idea.
Why?
Because when
I
I live in
more than
modern
time,
time, I wouldn't feel
safe
that
in
in
the
the
world.
world
Cameras
cameras everywhere
in
in
the
the
house.
house.
Okay, so you are scared of cameras. Okay. Hmm? Do you ever pay for things using a smartphone?
Yeah,
I do.
So how do you feel about that? Is it safe? Is it comfortable or it's dangerous?
It's comfortable.
Comfortable.
So you are not scared of scammers?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, now you can ask me some questions about gadgets. It's your turn to ask.
What
What
gadget
gadgets do you have?
Well, in days I use laptop and my smartphone daily. Also at home, I have, for example, a robot vacuum cleaner. It's also very useful.
How
How often do you use them?
If we talk about laptop, I use it daily, and smartphone, I think I use it every hour, all the time.
use
your laptop,
smartphone,
smartphone.
Well, I use my laptop for work, online classes with my students, and I use my smartphone for everything, for work, for study, and for entertainment.
What is
better, a laptop or a computer?
For me, the laptop is better because I like traveling and also I have an online job. So when I travel to visit my friends, I can take a laptop and work from anywhere I want. That's why for me, laptop is flexible and convenient. I'm not professional. I don't need the speed. I don't need any special features. So yeah, very. But I know some people they use to do some complicated work. That's why they need a computer.
What do you think about tablets?
Well, on one hand, for me, it's absolutely useless because if I need a big screen and if I need to type something, when I want to I use my laptop. I need to know. But if I need, to do any kind of stuff like making calls, using Google Maps, I have a smartphone. For me, it's useless. But for example, on the other hand, my mom, she doesn't have a laptop and she likes watching videos on YouTube. So for her, that is very convenient because it has a big screen. So she uses it for watching videos and for reading online. She's nearsighted and it's better for her than a smartphone.
Do you use headphones?
Well, I have both, but I prefer earphones because if I use headphones for a long time, I have a headache.
What kind of
I'm kind of old-fashioned, so I still use wired headphones. First, it's convenient, and second, I don't need to charge them. I always before I tried to use wireless earphones, but I always forgot charging them, and in the middle of the trip, I found out that the earphones stopped working. It was very disappointing, and also it's easy to lose wireless earphones because they're so small, especially when you're on the way. So I stopped. But I use wireless headphones when I do some housework, like clean the house, mop the floor, and so on. Because wires will disturb me when I move. So I use wireless headphones for doing the housework, or cooking or cleaning.
Do you back up in case of laptop.
Oh, yes. Because 4 years ago, I faced with that problem when my laptop stopped working. I lost many photos and videos, and nobody could help me with that problem. Yes, and now I try the most important information. These are my photos, everything that I need for my work. If we talk about it, I always online coffee. I use some social media and some memory cards to back up these files.
Do you read pictures a window part of your life?
Do you agree that gadgets have become a vital part of our life? Yes, I do. Of course they are. Because we use gadgets now for everything. Sometimes when we have a power outage and I'm faced with the problem of charging the battery, I feel so, so helpless without my smartphone. I use it for everything, not only for entertainment, but I'm bad at cooking. So when I want something, I use my smartphone, I find tutorials on YouTube, and with the help of someone. I use it to order delivery, to use some apps for taxi, for everything, Yes, when I need to get information, when I have any question, I always use the internet. So my smartphone is a vital part of my life.
Do you think that smartphone computer
Of course they are. Yes, many people, and especially kids and teenagers, they use them for entertainment only. But as for me, it's a necessary tool because I work online. I have an online job that allows me to be flexible and travel around the world while I'm working. I have an online course for many students, and I know that it's useful. The thing that I do is also useful. So for me, it's a tool to survive, to earn money. I really do. I know that nowadays, especially after COVID-19, we have a lot of online jobs, and many people with with a weak health, they have a chance to communicate with the world to earn online using their gadget. That's why yes, I think they are very necessary. If you don't use them, of course.
Do you put your gadgets on the
It's hard to say. Of course, I want to think that I control the situation, but in fact, it's not true. For example, now I use a kind of old smartphone. That's why the battery is not, works not so good. So I need to charge it regularly, and that's why I travel somewhere. I always keep in mind, oh, I need to charge my phone. Where to do that? So the the battery of my smartphone. For example, when I know that I need to make a stop and charge my phone somewhere, so I always want to make some plans, traveling, and I need to come to radio stations and for 40 minutes charge my phone, and then I can continue the journey. So I think this is the way my smartphone controls my life, right? I'm dependent.
Do you try keep up to date with the latest innovation?
Well, I'm not interested in it. Yes, it's kind of interesting. You know, if I see an article about some rovers, you know, or super new technologies, maybe I will read it. But in general, I don't try to find it. You know, I don't like watching video reviews about new smartphones, tablets, computers, and so on. I watch it and I try to find this information. For example, when I plan to buy a new gadget. Yes, I try to make the best choice according to the money that I have and you know, the things that I plan to do. That's why, yeah, in this case, I will learn this information. But in general, I don't think it's you know, no, something really important.
What's the biggest benefit of having a smartphone?
Well, I still remember the time when I was a little kid and we didn't have smartphones. And once my mom traveled to Minsk, she had a business trip and she didn't came back in time. And I worried about her, but we didn't have smartphones. We couldn't call and ask, what happened, Mom? Where are you? We worried a lot until she came back next morning. And because they had an accident, they had an accident with their car. Yeah, she couldn't come back. So nowadays, I think that for me, the biggest benefit is the chance to be in touch with my relatives. Like now, I'm traveling and my mom stays at home, so we stay in different countries. That's why I really appreciate the fact that I can call her anytime we make video calls daily, and that help us close, right? Don't miss each other. So for me, the biggest smartphone is having the chance to talk, to communicate, to keep in touch our long relatives and friends.
How
How often do you upgrade your smartphone?
Well, of course, I want to upgrade it regularly, but nowadays I think it's quite pricey. I don't buy cheap smartphones. In general, I buy a really expensive smartphone, but do it maybe every 3-4 years. For example, now I'm using Samsung and I have it since 2018. It still works really good, but the problem is its battery. Still, I don't think this year or next year. I'm not sure when I have it because you know instead of changing the smartphone, I choose spending money on traveling and on stuff like that. So I don't think it's necessary to upgrade my smartphone regularly until it works good.
What is
The biggest danger
that
comes from smartphone.
Well, you know, some people are scared that using smartphone can cause brain cancer, can affect your memory or some stuff like that. I don't think about that. I don't think it's true, and I'm not scared of stuff like that. As for me, there are two biggest dangers of using a smartphone. Number one danger is getting addicted to the smartphone, and people waste the time, you know, playing online games or use social media, and this is the danger one. Then number two, if you use an expensive smartphone, for example, when you go out somewhere or when you travel somewhere and you walk along the street and you use a super expensive and popular smartphone like iPhone or the latest model of Samsung, someone will try to rob you, to steal your gadget. And I think these are the biggest dangers for me.
Would you like in
a
modern house that would have the
of the computer?
Well, on the one hand, I think it could be an interesting experience, but I would not feel comfortable in such a house because the main problem is that I don't trust modern technologies. I'm absolutely sure that our modern computers these AIs that we have today are not safe enough. They don't work properly. So I think that in case of any computer crash, you can get it in this kind of smart house. So because I don't trust technologists, I don't want to, you know, to rely on them. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. So today, Henry and I talked about gadgets. We, any questions? I get also some answers that can be useful, right? For everyone watching. Next time we can discuss something else. Good job.